Alright, so this is what we've got here. I've got the Peltier installed with two different heat sinks and it's wired up to this power supply. So what I did was I just put a jumper pin. I just made one out of a paper clip. You can kind of see it in there in the power supply. And so that makes it so that it's in the always on position whenever the switch is thrown. And then I used an old Molex connector here just to test this out to see how it works. So I've got one Molex spliced in there, which is running right to the thermoelectric coupler, which is right there. You can see it. It's this white piece that's sandwiched in between the two heat sinks. And then I have another connection that's going to the fan at the bottom. So in order to get these to work, I couldn't use any of the pieces that came stock with it. So, well, I sort of did. What I have here are, I had to get some longer bolts because I was connecting two heat sinks and the back plate didn't actually grab it well enough. And plus the back plate didn't fit in between the bars. So you can kind of see here, what I did was I bent these pieces around so that this back plate would fit inside. So now it's actually pretty snug. This whole thing is stuck together real well. Yeah, and then down under here you can see that I'm using the standard Intel mounting hardware. And I've got it, I had it backwards the first time I put it together, but now I've got it so the smaller heatsink is the cold side and the big one is the hot side. So what happens when you flip it on, and that all gets going, and then this side starts getting hot and this side starts getting cold. Now, when I first hooked it up to try it out, the hot side got hot really quickly and the cold side really didn't get cold. And it was because the way a thermoelectric coupler works is that the efficacy of how cold it will get one side is directly dependent about how well you can dissipate heat from the hot side. So when I didn't have the fan on here, it really made a big difference, and it didn't allow the cold side to get very cold. I'm thinking actually now, without some sort of liquid cooling system for the hot side, I'm going to need to put another fan on here and really get it to dissipate if I expect this cold side to actually do well enough to cool down an entire cooler. But that's what's going on here. So we'll be looking at how is this thing actually going to get mounted in there. I've got the tub cleaned and ready to have holes cut in it now. But that's what's happening. Stay tuned.